Alright, so like I said, descriptive chemistry module 4, chapter 4 is the last chapter. We'll be looking at 4 main elements from the periodic table, right? These elements led to a lot of inorganic compounds and also organic compounds that we use, right? So because they are so important, right, we're going to be looking at them specifically in terms of their occurrence, right, their properties, preparations, and uses. So for each one, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen, you need to know the occurrences, properties, preparation, and use, right? I just wrote here occurs in a free state in some volcanic gases, and then you need to know, in terms of this here, you need to know hydrides and isotopes, right? What are isotopes of hydrogen? We're going to look at that just now, right? And in terms of the hydrides, you get 3 types of hydrides: ionic hydrides, covalent, and interstitial hydrides. In terms of carbon, right, we're going to be looking at the hydrides formed with carbon, halides formed with carbon, oxides, carboxylic acids, carbonates, hydrogen carbonates, right? Nitrogen, we're going to be looking at the carbon cycle, right? You guys should be familiar with the carbon cycle, right? This thing you're dealt with the natural. Tell us. Yeah, crude oil, man. Yeah. So in terms of that, there we're going to be looking at carbon, how it's from the goes around from the ground and comes out, and what happens to it. Alright. Okay. So in terms of nitrogen, we're looking the same 3 things there: occurrences, properties, and uses. Then we look at the same hydrides, halides. Hydrides. What is a hydride?
Water.
Right? We're mixing with H2, right? And halides, group 7, right? So we're mixing with group 7 gases, right? Your chlorine, iodine, and stuff like that. There is the compounds that are going to be formed. Oxides, when you're adding oxygen. Nitrates and nitrites, right? It's just different when we're adding oxygen to your nitrogen, and then we're going to be looking at the different processes in terms of making fertilizer and ammonia, right? Oxygen, we'll be looking at the same 3 things again: occurrence, properties, preparation, and uses. We'll be looking at something called ozone. What's ozone? O3. Where is it formed? Yeah, no, exactly. Right? So there's an invisible layer of oxygen or ozone around the Earth's atmosphere, right? Now that protects us from, remember we're getting the sun, we're getting radiant energy, but that ozone scatters that radiant energy, right? And then that ozone layer is depleting because when we release stuff like CFCs,